in HD music with your news, weather, and traffic. This is Rizzo TV.
Thank you for joining us here at Rizzo TV for this special report of the car show at the Monmouth Racetrack. The event took place on July 9th, just a couple days ago on Sunday. As you can see, we had vintage cars all abound, with many spectators taking in the sights and sounds of this wonderful car show. We had cars ranging from the 40s to the 50s to the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s. Some cars were even up for sale for some buyers at the car show. It was indeed an event enjoyed by all, and a number of people turned out for the vintage cars. Rizzo TV got exclusive footage of many vintage cars, including this red convertible shown right in front of you. We even got close-ups and even got close and personal with some of the vehicles. Just take a look at some of the finest vehicles on display.
Every day people ask me, can I still take advantage of today's low rates? Is it still a good time to refinance? The answer is yes. Now's
My color. So beautiful. Oh, it's so lovely.
Did you restore it or you just found the keepers that way? It was found.
I want to hear what she's saying.
Some of the cars even had their engines on display, with many of their windows down to see the interior of the vehicles.
Drive it?
Good.
And we even got to talk with some of the drivers. This is a Chevy from 1966. And in fact, actually, we even found a couple of the owners of this vehicle who have the same last name as me. How about that? A lot of the vehicles were in fact refurbished, and some of them were still intact with their original paint and machinery. Many of the owners decked out their vehicles with American flags and vintage memorabilia. Here's another blue convertible that Rizzo TV got to see as well. And we have the Jersey Tomato, the infamous little red car with some decorative items inside. It was indeed a sight to see amongst, again, the other cars that were lined up beside it.
Beautiful. Can I feel vintage cars? That's cool.
And we got also up close and personal, even got to touch some of the vintage vehicles. A lot of convertibles were on display, and even some vintage memorabilia, as mentioned earlier. These are some mementos from the Chevrolet vehicle that we saw, with the vintage 50s theme. Take a listen to one of these owners of this black convertible.
Beautiful, huh? Look at the seats. Did you see the leather?
He told me and my family that he enjoys joyriding with many of his friends in the car.
Best of luck.
It is really a vehicle that is much enjoyed by him as well. dozens and dozens of cars lined up the parking lots and interior areas of the Monmouth Racetrack, with many of the hoods open and the owners standing by just to chat along with them about their vehicles. And even a local New Jersey radio station was on the set of the scene of the event to provide additional entertainment. Here's a 1960s convertible and some interior machinery of another one. The weather sat in the low 80s with the sun shining, attracting crowds. Here's another 50s themed vehicle. Rizzo TV got up close with this vehicle as well. And as you can tell, many of the vehicles were refurbished by the original owners as well. A number of people turned out for this event. It was indeed a popular event, enjoyed by all. And in the background, you can even hear the Cameos performing some vintage 50s and 60s memorable hits. Here's Tell Me Why.
Tell me why, every time that we meet, I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me why? Tell me why my heart skips a beat every time that you're near. Every time that we meet, I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me
Some people even got up and danced. A number of people were sitting around their chairs, having a drink, and enjoying the live music from the Cameos. Here's another hit with a couple other highlights in store for you here at Rizzo TV.
see the pyramids along the Nile, watch the sunrise.
Even some couples took the liberty of doing some slow dancing with their significant other. It was indeed a treat for everyone who went to the car show to enjoy this music, much related to the vintage cars that were on display right in front of them. Take a listen to another hit that the Cameos performed in a short clip, in addition to the special report on Rizzo TV.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet. I'm looking for adventure.
Songs included Pretty Woman and Born to Be Alive, some great hits that were much enjoyed by the audience right in front of the stage.
Watch them explode into space like a true nature's child. We were born to be wild. We can climb so
And we'll leave you with this one final clip from one of the last songs of the Cameo's performance.
He will play his music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights and Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, 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 go, go, go. Johnny be good. Yeah. I do.
6 lengths for the 2 trailers' best play.
And we thank you for joining us on this Rizzo TV HD News special report from the Monmouth, New Jersey Racetrack. I am John Rizzo for Rizzo TV HD News. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for future episodes.
And thank you for watching this edition of Rizzo TV HD News, Weather, and Traffic. Remember to always follow us on Instagram at JRNewsman17 and on Twitter at JRiz11. You can also find all of our episodes posted on our Facebook page, Rizzo TV News. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.